Morning.
What are you doing here?
Did Richie not tell you I'm a new lodger?
What?
Morning.
Richie, what the hell's going on here?
Scott needs somewhere to stay and we've got a spare room. It's not a problem, is it?
Of course it's a problem.
Right, yeah, I'll make myself scarce.
Yeah, you do that. What are you playing at? I'm not sharing my house with a blackmailer.
This is our house, Sarah, not yours. We both have the right to choose who stays.
You're not even going to be here. You're swanning off to Stevenage.
It's a business trip. It's not as if I want to go. By the way, I have some shirts that need ironing. I've left them on the sofa.
Have you forgotten I'm going to go and see Jack? Try and persuade him to let Victoria come and stay. There is no way I'm having Scott around when she's here.
I've made a promise, Sarah. I can't go back on my word.
You're not listening, Richie. Scott is not staying. End of story.
Right then, Project Cathy. Now we'll start with a quick recce of the village, remind ourselves what's on offer. I'll do the diner, you do the shop.
We'll find her Mr. Right in no time.
And remember, we need to evaluate each potential suitor for looks, personality, sense of humour, financial stability, and above all,
Make sure he's uncalled for.
availability, quite.
Don't worry, I've got my checklist at the ready.
Tricia, you don't think the clipboard's a bit over the top?
This thing was invaluable when I was campaigning for me granddad.
Didn't help get him elected, though, did it?
Well, I need it. How else am I going to remember what questions to ask?
OK, but be subtle. We don't want Cathy finding out what we're up to and spoiling the surprise.
Don't worry, you can rely on me.
Thinking of it in the clubs tonight.
Well, it's just one long party for you, isn't it?
Well, you can come if you like.
No, you're all right. I'll probably be out of here.
All right. I'm sure I'll find some eligible young lad to keep me company.
I don't know how you do it. I really don't. I'd feel so awkward walking to a bar by myself.
Well, heads do turn, but I like it. I mean, what better way to advertise that you're available?
Has Mandy rung yet?
I would have told you if she had.
I can't think what the delay is.
Well, she'll just have to persuade Caleb that moving from Southampton is a good idea.
Jason, she's had ages to do that. My bags are packed. I'm not going to wait around forever.
Are you working today, Paddy?
Yeah, it looks like it, yeah. Oh, I can't be... Still no reply.
You think somebody'd be at home? Isn't Caleb housebound?
Maybe Mystic Mandy has used her special powers and he's made a miraculous recovery.
Jason, will you keep your monkey feet off that bed? It's for Caleb, not for you. Excuse me.
He's in a bit of a flap today, isn't he?
Tell me about it.
Morning, Sarah.
Hiya.
Oh, Sarah, tell me, how are you and Richie getting along?
What business is that of yours?
Oh, well, I don't mean to pry. I like to keep myself up with what's going on in the village. After all, for all I know, you two might have just had a big Barney.
Who told you that?
No one.
No? Let me guess. Scott Windsor. Frankly, Bernice, what goes on between me and Richie has nothing to do with Scott, or you, or anyone else in the village. Do I make myself clear?
Absolutely.
Now, if you don't mind, I have better things to do with my time than stand around listening to idle gossip.
Richie Carter? Question mark. Oh, Tricia, how's Project Cathy going?
Well, I've done a quick recce of the village and so far I've identified one possible movie.
Well done. Who?
Kane Dingle.
I don't think so.
Well, if anyone can reform him, Cathy can.
Yes, but we're not looking for someone who's got to change. We're after a man who's ready to wear. Someone grounded, mature, solid, dependable.
Morning, ladies.
What do you reckon?
Well, it's worth a try, I suppose.
All right.
Hello, love.
You look a bit worse for wear this morning. That's your fault getting me drunk. Good night, though, wasn't it? Yeah, I really enjoyed myself. I'm glad we made up.
Well, you know me, Kelly, I don't like scenes and unpleasantness.
Yeah, right.
I've been thinking, it seems silly you living over at Seth and Betty's when your old room's waiting for you.
Are you asking me to move back in?
Why not? It'd be a laugh, you, me and Donna, all girls together.
We'll have to pay rent.
Well, of course not, your family. What'd you say? I'll help you move your stuff in this afternoon.
Okay, why not?
Great.
Terry, tell me, have you ever thought about settling down?
What?
Because it can't be easy on your own, can it?
Can't it?
What would you say a man of your experience could offer to a long-term relationship?
Ladies, I don't know what this is about, but I'm just trying to enjoy my pint in peace.
You drink quite a bit, didn't you? A lot of women don't like boozers, do they?
Enjoy my pint, I'm not a boozer.
And if you had to change your ways, how would that make you feel?
I've just remembered something. I've got to be somewhere.
It's a bit old for Kathy.
Plus he smokes, that can't be healthy.
What are you two up to?
Oh, we're trying to find a bloke for Kathy.
Preferably a nice young man who can sweep her off her feet.
What do you mean, like Gavin or Adam? Come on, girls, you've both been swept off your feet by the men of your dreams, and look at the heartache it caused.
Yeah, well, that's why we're being strategic.
Precisely. We've worked out a very thorough vetting process. No fly-by-night chances for Kathy.
And what are you going to do when you find this mythical fella? Go up to him and say, "Hey, my mate fancies you, and don't tell her I told you."
Oh, you can mock if you like, but Kathy's had more than her fair share of misfortune. She needs someone to kiss her better.
You're serious about this, aren't you?
You can help us if you like. Keep your eyes and your ears open. If you see anything that looks like Kathy material, give us the nod.
Oh, that might be a bit of a laugh.
Mind you, we've not had a lot of luck so far. Everyone's either married, gay, or unmentionable. Maybe we need to try further afield.
At last.
Hey, careful.
Sorry. Andy?
He's in a bit of a state today.
I had noticed. We've got a lot of clients this afternoon. Quite frankly, our job is not made any easier by Paddy bouncing off the walls every time the phone rings.
Okay, bye. Bye. It's Mrs. Abrams.
Yeah, she should be bringing her dog in today. Was there a message?
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't listening.
Paddy, will you do me a favour?
If I can.
Go into your house, make yourself a cup of tea, and calm down.
Well, what if Mandy rings?
Well, she's more likely to ring you on your number, isn't she, than in the surgery?
That's a good point, actually.
I just wish he'd go. He's completely useless in the surgery at the moment.
How do you feel if I went with him?
What for?
Well, it's a long drive and he's only just got over his accident.
And in the meantime, I'm left to run this place by myself.
It's only for a couple of days.
Did Paddy ask you to go with him?
No, not exactly.
Well, there you are, then.
I just think it would be a good idea if somebody went with him.
I don't understand this.
Zoe, trust me, it's important. And I'll do extra hours when I get back.
If I say no, you're just going to go anyway, aren't you?
Well, you've seen the state of him. He needs me.
Fine. Go if you think you must. You owe me big time.
Oh, how has it come to this, eh? 10 years of happy family life washed down the drain.
Oh, you'll be happy again one day.
How? At least when Robert's mother died, I knew where I stood. A single parent, bereaved, fighting to build a new life for me and me lad. But with Sarah, how am I going to forget her when she's around all the time, right under me nose, mocking me?
You're better off without her, Jack. You know that.
That's your idea of happiness, is it? Being left to grow old on your own.
Hey, that wasn't what I said.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to have a go at you.
You can't always control what happens to you, Jack. You've simply got to find ways of coping.
Pity. I was hoping you might come up with a quick fix.
Yeah, if only. But come on, you've still got Victoria. You've still got the boys.
Yeah, for how long?
You're a fighter, Jack. You'll win that court hearing.
God, I hope you're right. Excuse me.
Hi, can I come in, please? I need to talk to you. Hello, Kathy.
I'll be off, Jack. Call me if you need anything.
All right. Thanks.
She really doesn't like me.
Well, can you blame her?
How are the kids getting on?
It's fine.
Good. It's a comfort.
What do you want, Sarah?
I was wondering if you'd thought any more about Victoria.
I'm not with you.
We made an agreement that she could spend the night at my place, remember?
Is that such a good idea, though?
We talked about this, Jack. Why are you being awkward now?
Well, I don't know if I can trust you to bring her home again.
I'm not stupid. We've got a court hearing in a couple of weeks. I'm not going to do anything to jeopardise my case. Look, Richie's going away on business. It's a perfect chance for Victoria and I to spend some time together. We're only talking about a night.
When Richie won't be there, it'll just be you and Victoria on your own.
Yes, I've just said so.
All right, then. How does tomorrow suit you?
Tomorrow sounds good. Thanks.
Look at this. Free carrier bags. I used to have loads of nice stuff before Roy dumped me.
No, you don't need him. I mean, he was a nice enough lad, but he was never going to amount to much, was he? You need somebody with a bit more life about him.
Like Bob.
Oh, you, get your hands off, young lady.
You really liked him, didn't you?
Well, I was beginning to think I'd never meet another fella.
I'm glad you're happy. I really am.
Thank you. And I'm glad you're home. Tell you what, how about a drop of sherry?
Vodka for me.
Coming up. Hello, love. Good day at school.
What's she doing here? I've come home.
What? You're not letting her stop here?
This is her home.
You pleased to see me, really?
No, I'm not.
You two used to be so close.
Yeah, she's good at getting close to people. You never asked me if I wanted that tart back here.
Donna, stop it. Kelly has come home and that is a cause for celebration.
I'll celebrate when she packs her bags and leaves the village for good like she was supposed to.
I want us to be friends again, Donna.
It's too late for that. If she's staying, I'm not.
Donna, come back. Donna!
I don't want to cause any trouble.
Oh, don't worry. She'll come round. Now where's the sherry?
Oh, hi.
I was knocking on the door, didn't you hear?
I was doing this.
What is it?
I've got to get to level 9, but I've got no lives left.
I thought you'd be pleased to see me.
Yeah, I am.
She'd let Kelly come back. Just like that, like nothing's happened.
Yes!
Mark!
Hey!
I'm telling you something. Why does no one ever listen to me?
What's wrong?
I don't know what to do, Mark.
Hey, it's okay. Let's go for a walk, shall we? Right, I hate to have to do this, Alan, but I need to close up early this evening.
Oh, right. Well, I'd better be getting back over to the pub. According to Diane, since I've been working on the bike, I've turned into the invisible man.
Sounds like she's jealous.
Oh, she's not the jealous type. Well, of course, Diane and I are really very close friends. It's not as if we have any claim over each other. Well, you still not found anywhere to stay?
Well, I thought I had, but it fell through, so...
Well, you can't go on sleeping in the garage. You'll ruin your health.
Well, feel free to offer me a bed at your place, Alan.
I don't think that'd be a good idea, do you?
No, I suppose not, no.
Tricia, for one, would be deeply displeased.
Yeah, well, it serves me right for living in a village where everyone hates my guts. Oh, yeah? All right. Do you fancy a drink? Yeah, sure, yeah. Oh, I'll get him in then. See you over there. Alan.
Well, you and Richie seem to have made the peace. That's a step in the right direction.
I can't live in the same house as Kelly. I can't even bear to look at her.
Just told your mum how you feel.
She don't listen to me. Nobody listens.
I do.
When you can be bothered.
Well, I'm sorry about earlier.
Do you care about me?
Of course I do. I hate it when you're upset.
I don't know what I'd do if we weren't together.
Yeah, but we are. You can't let your family wind you up. They don't own you, you know. It's not like you're a little kid anymore.
You're so good to me.
What do you think you're up to? As if I need to ask. How long's this sort of thing been going on?
Look, it hasn't.
Put a roof over your head, lad, and this is how you repay me.
It's not what it looks like. Donna was upset.
Yeah, well, not half as upset as her mother's going to be.
Oh, don't tell her.
Yeah, responsibility. She has the right to know what you get up to. Now, come on, I'm taking you home. I suggest you stay well out of my way till I get back.
Educated male, 38. Tall, handsome, honest, caring. Seeks attractive, intelligent female.
Oh, that sounds promising.
Oh, for no strings, fun and frolics.
Maybe not, eh?
Definitely not. No strings, you know what that means.
Married with 4 kids.
Precisely.
Any danger of a pint?
Trisha, customer.
Jason, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how gay would you say you were?
What sort of question's that?
What I mean is, when it comes to women, are you open to persuasion?
Careful. People might think you're chatting me up.
Oh, don't be silly. Might not have a fit.
So would I.
Still, if you change your mind, keep me posted, eh?
You notice anything strange in here tonight?
What?
Them.
What's all that about?
You tell me. Hey, I've got something for you.
What's this?
Front door key. You need it while I'm away.
What about Sarah?
Yeah, look, sorry about that. She overreacted. It's my fault. I should have told you were staying. She'll be okay when she calms down, though.
Are you sure? I'm public enemy #1 as far as she's concerned at the moment.
Scott, you're staying. End of story.
Oh, listen to this. Bruised and battered professional male, 35. Several previous owners, dodgy bodywork, in desperate need of tender loving care.
At least he's honest.
Lonely Hearts. Does your Ashley know you're on the lookout?
Oh, hi, Kathy. No, we were just,
Browsing. These ads are always good for a laugh.
I think it's so creepy. Who in their right mind would go out with someone who advertised themselves in a local paper?
Well, some people find their future partners that way.
You wouldn't catch me on a date with a total stranger.
Not knowingly, anyway.
What?
So, Kathy, what are your plans for your birthday?
Oh, I don't have any.
You've got to do something.
I can fix up a night on the town if you like.
No, I don't think so, Jason. Kathy doesn't want to be surrounded by a bunch of bare-chested boys bopping around to Shirley Bassey.
Oh, Bernice, you're so out of date. No, Kylie's the girl for us these days.
Look, I just planned to have a quiet night in, all right?
What are we talking about?
Kathy's birthday.
Well, I think you should do something special, Kathy.
Alan, why celebrate getting old?
You're not old. Grandad's old.
Thank you, Trisha. As I see it, if you've got your health and strength and you've got a project to keep your mind active, it doesn't matter if you're 18 or 81.
That's easy for a man to say.
Listen, do we have to talk about this?
Do you think we upset her?
Not yet. But if I know Trisha and Bernice, we soon will.
I'll be okay from here. Thanks for the lift.
Oh, no. I'm not leaving you till I've taken you to the door.
Oh, you're not really going to tell my mum, are you?
You're 14 years old. Somebody needs to talk some sense into you.
Nothing happened.
Only because I turned up in the nick of time. Honestly, Donna, I thought you had more respect for yourself.
My mum's going to go spare.
Well, you should have thought of that.
Oh, there you are. I've been really worried about you.
Did you know your daughter was at my farm?
Was she? Shouldn't just go running off like that, Donna. Thanks for bringing her back.
Can I have a word?
Have as many as you like.
In private.
Oh, well, the thing is, I would love to have a tete-a-tete with you. But me and Kelly are going on a family outing.
To the pub.
You're very welcome to join us.
No, thanks.
What about you, love? Fancy a bit of lemon?
No, Tar.
Oh, very sensible. You've got a very wise head on your shoulders, you have.
Are we going on what?
Yeah, ta-ta. There's beef burgers in the fridge if you're hungry.
Thanks for not telling on me.
Oh, you've enough problems without me adding to them. Look after yourself, eh?
I will.
Mandy! Oh, last, where have you been all day? No, I'm not starting anything. I just thought you'd have phoned me by now. What do you mean? He's not coming? Well, he has to come. We've set up the bed and everything. Mandy, how long is this going to take? You've had ages to talk him round to it. No, I'm sorry. Look, no, don't. Oh, Mandy. Mandy!
Problem?
Caleb's refused to budge. I swear that man's more stubborn than my mother. And that's stubborn, believe me.
Well, why don't you use your powers of persuasion?
Yeah, perhaps I should. Me and Caleb got on all right at Christmas.
There you go, then.
It's just not fair to expect her to cope with him on her own. In fact, what's to stop me from driving down to Southampton tonight?
It's a long drive. Look, get a good night's sleep, and I'll come with you in the morning.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right, then. Thanks.
Sarah, hi. Thanks for changing your mind.
Nothing's changed as far as I'm concerned.
Look, can you, give us a moment? Yeah, I'll go and unpack my stuff.
I can't believe you'd do this.
Look, Sarah, I don't want to go to Stevenage with bad feeling between us. Why can't you be reasonable?
Reasonable? Have you forgotten how Scott treated you?
Scott's my friend. He's only staying for a week or so till he can find something else.
Don't I mean anything to you?
Of course you do. Don't be silly.
I've got the court hearing. The boys aren't talking to me. Jack's being awkward about me seeing Victoria. And what kind of support do I get from you? You disappear for heaven knows how long, leaving me here with your so-called mate.
I have to work. How do you think the bills get paid?
I'd like to know what your priorities are.
Look, I ain't got time to argue. I'm running late. I thought you were ironing these.
You're not going anywhere till we've discussed this.
I've got to. There's a reception at 9 o'clock.
Oh, and that's more important than us.
This is my job. This is what puts food on the table. We can't always have it exactly as we want it.
Don't lecture me like a child.
Well, stop acting like one, then. I'll be back before you know it.
Richie! Please. You said you loved me. You said you'd stick by me. Didn't those words mean anything to you?
You know how I feel about you.
I thought I did.
Look, I've got to go. I hope everything goes well with Victoria. I'll be back for my birthday, I promise.